Hello everyone and welcome to what is my personal favourite Forza of all time. This is Forza Motorsport 4. This is the game that for me is the pinnacle of the franchise. I don't think any other Forza since has been able to top this game. This was the game that completely sold me on the franchise. I enjoyed Forza Motorsport 2 and 3. I recently went back and started playing 1, but this is the one that to me defined the entirety of this franchise. I mean, first off, there has to be the cars that we need to mention. The car list for this game, I remember being absolutely huge at the time. The Bugatti, of course, the Veyron 2009. When this game came out, the Veyron was pretty much brand spanking new. Everyone loved the Veyron back then. What else have we got? We've got all the little Citroens. We've got the C1, the C4, the DS3. There's some wicked cars in here. A point that can be proven, as we see on screen right now, with the DeLorean. And if you listen to my update video from a few weeks ago now, I mentioned how I have recently got myself a 360, mainly because I wanted to play, well, older Xbox games, ones that probably won't be coming backwards compatible, most likely due to licensing issues, and I feel like Forza Motorsport 4 falls under that umbrella, pretty much so. Now, if somehow, by some miracle, Forza this year at E3 announced that this game is backwards compatible, I am making quite the fool of myself. However, I don't think they will be going to, purely because, well, Toyota no longer want to be in the franchise. They don't want to be in any Forzas. All of Toyota's old cars are just so much fun. I know it's a Prius, but my god, the amount of fun I used to have on lobbies in this car is just... Everyone had fun in this game. I don't know one person that hates Motorsport 4. And if you do, I 100% do not like you. I should also add apologies for my low level at the bottom left that we can see there. My file got corrupted and I had to start again. So all I've been doing to earn money is the community events, which if we go to over here, we can go to Rivals, and this is pretty much where I used to make my money on the actual game, and it's what I've been doing ever since I got this 360. These are what I used to do all the time. I used to love these little challenges that you would do, and Rivals in this I think was the best they ever did. You had a bounty that you could then collect if you beat said time. And obviously you get money for doing the laps, and then you get the bounty for completing it. I don't believe that's in Forza anymore. I think this was the last Forza it was in. And it's such a brilliant system. So I don't know why they took it out. But anyway, I'm thinking we should do one of these, since Top Gear has been such a big influence on my channel, at least when the original trio did it. Let's have a little go. Should we do... Come on, let's do something British. I love these intro cinematics. And we're off. Oh, man. Already that music's so nostalgic. It's also incredibly weird starting at the old start-finish straight, because this is now obviously been completely redone, Silverstone. I'm guessing the majority of the track is still the same. It's mainly the latter half of the track as we get into the back section is where it's completely different. So as we go through Maggots and Beckis, the graphics have held up quite nicely too. Let's go into exterior. On the music, that drum and bass. I remember this used to be so energizing when doing a race. I was having, just thinking back now, almost 10 years ago, 12-year-old Tom was having a massive rave in his bedroom every time one of these songs came on. I never actually used to race in Forza, so I just stood up and had a dance party. On the new track, we would be turning right here, but we're going to be going left under the bridge. Oh, sliding a lot there. Chuck into fourth. Can we try and beat this guy's time from a standing start? That'd be kind of cool. I think we might do. And we shift it down to second. Try and click the apex there. Power down on the exit. Get our back end out. We're a fair bit ahead of him, so we can afford to have a little bit of fun. I say that. I don't know where he's just gone. Oh, there he is. He's behind me. Get that back end out, sunshine. There we go. Foot down to the floor as we chuck it into fourth. Go around the final corner to eventually come over and cross the line. There we go, easy peasy. So there we go, that's your winning. So that's what you get for just competing around the track. You get your bounty bonus then, of course, 25,000, which gives you a total, as you can see at the bottom. As well as that then, you also get your affinity level for the cars. Oh, I just love this so much. So much nostalgia in this right now. So we'll probably come back to that a little bit later. Let's have a look at Auto Vista, because this is where it was actually quite different. We now have Auto Vista with every car in the game. But back here, back on Forza Motorsport 4, it was only on selected vehicles. And the way you had to earn it was by doing challenges with said vehicle. So let's try and find a pretty cool one. I mean, you can't get cooler than a DeLorean from Back to the Future. A DeLorean around Dunsfold. I'm surprised it doesn't have anything to do with going 88 miles an hour. Although I'm pretty sure when you do go 88 miles an hour in this, you get a little badge or something. Here we go. Oh my god, that's a very dark interior. Let's get out of there for now. So this is the Top Gear test track. This is I don't know if this was the first game to ever have the Top Gear test track in. I know Gran Turismo 5 had it. But this is the first game that really put an emphasis on having a Top Gear partnership, and part of the reason why I remember this game so fondly, Top Gear being a massive part of my childhood. I remember driving around here in the Suzuki Liana and the Kia C''D, trying to beat lap times of celebrities. It's just, again, maybe I'm just getting a little bit teary-eyed because I've got my rose-tinted spectacles on, but this game will always forever have a special place in my heart. I missed a golden yellowy pin there. Try and slide the car, make it as wide as possible. It's not a good car, this. I forgot how bad the DeLorean genuinely is. It looks fantastic. I love the DeLorean in Back to the Future. But as a car, I believe it's incredibly bad. We've already smashed the target, so if we go for a... try and get the back end, go for a little drift as we go into the second to last corner. Not really a drift. This car's actually incredibly slow. There we go. Oh, that was better as we knock over the final pins and across the line. I think that was well over the target that they wanted us to get. There we go. That's awesome. I'm sure you could get Clarkson to do some commentary on some of these. I'm fairly certain you could get Clarkson to do something. To think that these cars are from 2005 and 2009. Oh, I think this is the Top Gear thing.
This is the greatest Anglo-German cooperation since, ever. It's the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. From Germany, the big badge on the front, and the 5.4-litre supercharged V8 that gives this car 626 horsepower and a top speed of 208 miles an hour. From England comes the grey and silver, biros in the top pocket, engineering know-how of the McLaren F1 team, who came up with the carbon fibre body and built the whole thing in their Surrey factory.
Absolutely amazing. Right, let's go back into the rivals just one more time. Let's have a look at what we can do. Oh, this was a great challenge. I love this rivals event. Now, this is a car and a track combination that needs to return to the franchise. I don't know how or why they got rid of Takuba or Sakuba. I can't pronounce it. It's a Japanese name. They don't pronounce their T's out there. But this is a fantastic track. I love it. And the combination with the car is just perfect. So here we are, 59.582 to beat. Can I beat that? I don't know how old that time is. I know I tried to beat it quite recently. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to take it quite easy. It's only the outlap for now. Try and get used to the car again and the track. Let's see what we can do. Keeping it tight to the line. And then floor it when you know it's safe to. There we go. There's a slight slide there. I didn't get as much speed as I was hoping to carry. Brake early. Be extra cautious. Into second. Didn't put the power down quick enough. But I would be slightly more cautious on the brakes. That guy locks up there. I reckon I can get him on the brakes. Ah, I've gone wide. Damn, that's invalid. I mean, to be fair, the Chris Beard, I'd imagine he's not played this game in many years and not really bothered about his lap time anymore. But I am! And I'm determined to beat you, Mr. Beard. And I've been disconnected from Xbox Live. Fantastic. That is, I believe, a crucial part to the Rivals system. So how much longer I'll be able to keep lapping for, I don't know. But I'm going to try and beat him regardless. As we go into our third lap and I miss my change into fourth gear. God, everything right now is just perfect. The car, the track, the music. Except for the fact that I'm not on Xbox Live, but we'll gloss over that for now. Have to lift a bit there, otherwise I'll be on the grass. That's something this game does right. The grass, all the new Forzas, the grass is like a super glue that sucks you in. On this, whilst it's not very forgiving, it's nowhere near as vicious as it is on the newer games. I don't know why. Oh, I think I bugged up the last corner. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There we go. 33,000 credits. I will take that. Hopefully that saves. Due to my Xbox deciding to disconnect from live there. I don't know why it's disconnected. Right. Let's end this with a quick race, shall we? Let's race in something that I absolutely adore. One of my favourite cars ever made. And it's no longer in the newer Forzas. But I love it to pieces. And I wish that one day it will come back. Opponent difficulty easy. We'll just bump that up a little bit. What track to do it on? Well, this is a better time than any to have a quick look at the tracks that we are missing out on. Camino Vigio? I don't know what it is. Track that was introduced in Motorsport 3. Brilliant track. Need I say more on Fujimi Kaido? Everyone wants this track back. Even those that hate it. The Lada test track, not, fussed really about that. But it's more along the lines of stuff like Rally de Pins... I can't pronounce it, but this track. Sedona, Sunset Peninsula, Takuba, Twin Ring Motegi. Oh, the track list of this game is fantastic. Granted, there are newer tracks out there that I would like to see implemented. Imola, off the top of my mind. I haven't done Twin Motegi in a long, long time. I don't know how many laps it's going to give me, but I'm in an NFA and the opponent's on tough. Very tough. Better time than any to challenge myself on a game that I haven't played in a fairly long time. I better not be starting at the front. Okay, that's good. I'm in the middle. Gives me a bit of a challenge at least. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. I never used to race in this difficulty. Back in day. Back when I was just a wee boy. I'm going to take it easy. Around here. I'm being shunted. There's the Rebet. Oh, that's a Murcielago. Again, I'm being punted. The sound effects in this game just on another level. The crunching noise. It's almost like a giant is munching on some cereals. I'm going to brake late on the inside in front of the SLR. He needs to give me a little bit of room there. I think he is giving me the room. There's an F40. Let's get in his slipstream. I'm going to try and brake late on this corner. I'm going to go for a dive at the inside. Come on, brakes. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, just made that stick. Only just. And I haven't raced around this track in a fair few years, let alone watch any videos on it. But the layout still remains close to my heart. I need to try and brake later in these bends to gain on these guys, but not overdo it. Try and carry some speed on it. We've got a long straight coming up, so I want to try and get in their slipstream for that. However, first place is flying ahead. What have we got here? Is that a Jag? I think is that a Spiker? I can't tell what that car is. That wasn't the best line by me there. Come on, LFA. What are we in? We're in 5th. Okay. Now this is a race. None of those stupid drivatars. Give me a good racing AI system any day of the week. Trying to go around the outside. I think I've got him. That is a space to me as we come up to the last few corners of lap 1. Here we go. Right, the hunt is on now for 2nd. And more importantly, 1st. I think I'm going to get this guy pretty easy here. I can't see what cars are up ahead. Oh my god, he's trying to go for a cutback. I'm going to try and cut him off a bit there. That is a... I can't tell. Is that a Morgan? I can't tell. They're too far ahead. Let's go in serious race cam mode. There we go. Try and clip all these corners. I absolutely adore this car. It's so poised. Every corner is just handled with so much ease. Forza, give me back my LFA. Give this man his LFA back, I beg. I don't think I'm going to be able to get first, but I'm going to keep pushing. Nothing is better than this music to keep motivating you. No, I've gone wide! And I'm in 4th. I've got all the gears wrong and everything. Come on, motivating music. However, the car behind me has gained a fair bit. But I think I'm alright now. Here we go. Pushing really hard now. I needed some miracle to get these two in the last few corners. One extra lap and I reckon I'd have got them. Yeah, one extra lap I'd have had them easy. But I think for now, me and the LFA will have to leave it in 3rd place on the 2nd lap around Twing Motegi. There we go, across the line. What a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant game. I adore this thing. But I think that is where I'm going to leave it for today. I think that's where I'm going to leave Forza Motorsport 4. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment, let me know if you want me to do more Forza Motorsport 4. I could do a Let's Play on the off chance that you'd want me to do one of those. But this, for me, will always remain my favourite Forza. That's not to say that I don't like the new ones. But, you know, with Forza Motorsport 7 now, you know, not getting as many updates, and they're now working on the next Forza title, they need to look at this and think, right, how can we capture this magic? And if they can do that, then they'll have themselves the best Forza game. The only thing this game needs updating is perhaps some polish on the graphics, more cars, more tracks. That is it. But there we go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As I said earlier, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below if you want me to do more Forza stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, goodbye.